Now this is going to be crazy. Oh my God, this is going to be absolutely crazy. This is insane. Oh, I need to get into it before my computer absolutely explodes. Oh, I need to say that you see me here. You see me here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And we're making a build video. Now, obviously this is a test. I had to go crazy real quick. Obviously. And now, also, with going crazy, I have learned that you can get shot creator take, right? At any height. You can get shot creator take over at any height. Because, let me see where he is. Oh, he's a god level threat. Oh, look at him. Oh my goodness. All right, got it. Look at this build. Now, not only look at the build, look at this build. Hold on, as you guys know, I've been making the 3-level scoring, glass cleaning, god level threat. And with that being said, on such a build, by the way, I have indeed noticed that when I was playing the TKO event, getting sold with randoms, you can make this build also at multiple heights. I seen a 6'7" one. I cooked them, but they can be made at 6'7". And here's a 6'11". I got a 7' one on the way. Obviously, y'all can see. 7' one, a 7' 2, all the way up to the 7'3" man. Now, with that being said, I want to show you guys this version of the build. Power forward left-handed, obviously, as we all know. Oh my goodness, Power forward left-handed, of course. Right. And then you will notice that this version of the build is called Big Burly. They call him Big Burly. He 280. Little arms, the pterodactyl arms, right? With the pterodactyl arms, we not fast, but we efficient. Yeah, we not fast, but we're efficient. When I go into this builder and show you guys the level of the threat that this build is, you will be thanking me. With that, hold on. Just look. Look at me. Oh my God. Oh my God. This build, or this version of the build, I should say, 6'11", 280. So I'm big and slow. Okay. I'm not necessarily made for the defensive parts. I'm made to cook up on offense. Now the build can do all of the same things. I get all the contact dunks that I would need as a big man. I get all the standing contact dunks. I get unpluckable Hall of Fame. Okay, on to the shooting. The shooting is more elite with the 83 3 ball and with the 85 mid-range, which is more than enough. I think if you go down on any of these badge points, or if you go too crazy, maybe you can squeeze out another badge point in other places, okay? With that being said, things need to go back to the way they were, and I'll play around later. Oh my goodness. Now, with the 76 packs act, you are indeed still a big man, but at this version of the build, you are like you're a true big man. If you in the paint, you grab a board, you gotta throw it out, because you can't push the ball that well on this version of the build, but you can dribble. With the 75 minimum, you can dribble, and as you all know, I'm a person that doesn't need that speed with ball to cook up. With that being said, this build, obviously, we already knew. We never had any interior. We never had any perimeter, because we don't play outside the paint. We are here to grab rebounds and get blocks, and then dominate the offense. With that being said, we have the low speed. Now, it is pretty high as a big man, considering, but hey, the acceleration with the 75, and then I went max on the stamina for there to not be any excuses at all with this version of the build. Now, keep in mind, make this build as a template. Make this build as a template, you know, as a template and do what you will with the build. Ooh, I say do what you will with the build, rhyming accidentally. On to the creation. Like I said, you can get shot creator take. You can get all these badges that are necessary and needed. The thing is, you go one down or any other place with these badges, you may lose the shot creator take because your main range basically needs to be so high that this is how you get it. Oh, the camera turned off. Oh no. Oh no, it died on me. Anyway, with that being all said and done, these are your comparisons, right? And this is what you come out to be. Quickly, I'm going to show you guys what needs to be done on this build to be a true God level threat. The same thing, since everything is so cheap. Oh my God, everything is so cheap. I really think, looking back, I'm going to see which version of this build that I actually made that I would actually like play on or actually like want to use, because I mean, this is actually perfect. This is actually perfect. If anything, boom. Or I wouldn't even use these. So I'll probably just do something like this with the back down Punisher, something like this, or I don't know. Post spin technician is the least of my worries, so I'll probably definitely have it somewhat like this. Probably say forget the fearless finisher and put the rest on here, and then have the bronze at least giant slayer, because I'm still going against big men that are bigger than me. So with somewhat of a giant slayer on, I mean, like, I could care less about any other badge. Rise up though, I think is an easy badge to get cored if you know how to force the standing dunks, for sure. I mean, onto the shooting, I would say definitely, like, this is why I like the tall builds. Like, I genuinely like the tall builds due to the fact that some of the stuff that you need to survive on this build comes so cheap. We need the volume shooter, we need the clutch shooter, and you daggone right, we need the comeback kid. Now, looking at this is perfect. Because you are a bigger build, I gave you the max stamina, and then also you need amped, because I'm not gonna lie, trying to dribble and troll and win and stuff like that, you are gonna lose so much stamina that pulling that jump shot, you're gonna need the Hall of Fame amp. With the Agent 3s, you just increased your chances. You need space creator because you don't create that much space still by yourself. I think it's because you're 280. But with the gold blinders is unreal. It is absolutely unreal. And then you don't need guard up, you don't need claymore. I mean, you don't need any of these bottom badges unless you want it. That's on you, but I'm telling you, you don't need it. Then with that, you need this as high as possible, this as high as possible. When you get to the builder, or when you get to your extra badge points, put all four on your playmaking to get Hall of Fame unpluckable, and then put your remaining badge points on Hall of Fame unpluckable until you are able to court, and then simply put it on Clan Breaker, your handles for days, and then if you're feeling nice, put it on Floor General. You don't necessarily need bailout unless you are one of those people that troll so much that you need to bail out to others. But me, I don't need it that much, but I'm not gonna lie and say I don't use it. So with that, just keep that in mind. You need your box out, you need this, all right, and then boom, grind your absolute hardest for this level 39 this season, because that will make this build a killer. I'm talking about a killer. You don't, I mean, this, oh Jesus, hold on, wait a minute. All right, boom, you know, get this up with your remaining badge points. If you do have any from any of the other seasons, put this on, get this up. It's definitely necessary if you're trying to be one of those God level threat builds. You don't necessarily, I wouldn't say you need any of your tier 1s, But I'm saying if you grinding the level 39 this season, it's definitely imperative. It's definitely important. And then the jump shot that I would be using is more so the Chris Bosh, because for me, it's easier to time. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's definitely easier to time. With that being said, man, this is the build. Look at it, enjoy it, have fun with it. With all that being said, man, until next time, take care of yourself, love yourself, and I'm out. Peace.